Before Kathy knew it, night had crept over the land. And it was time for bed. The blue cheese emitted a rancid stink, as if taunting me. And sneering, "Do you dare to eat me?" Jonas scrambled to get wads of tissue paper, but it was too late. The water flowed all over the worksheet. Determined to explore every inch of it. The clouds raced across the sky, as if fleeing from the wind. As the last drops of the rain fell, the wind gently brushed against the leaves, saying, "Here, let me dry you off." I licked my dry lips nervously. My fingers itched to take the diamond that twinkled invitingly up at me. The sun secretly crept below the horizon, as if trying to hide from the night. The doorbell sang a melodious tune, loudly and proudly. The old street lamp flickered weakly a few times before taking its last breath. The street was now completely dark. Brownish dirt streaks flowed down the glass window panes, and it seemed as if the windows were crying for a thorough cleaning. The skyscrapers along the Marina Bay grew tall as if trying to reach for the sky. The steam from my mother's delicious apple pie danced up into the air. The aroma of the pizza tickled my nostrils and my tongue tingled excitedly. The spring winds blew and all the young trees shook with joy, glad that the chilly winter was over. The fire roared ferociously. In that instant, people scattered like chickens before a butcher. The pitiful flowers sank weakly to the ground as they begged for water. "Wake up! Time for school!" I jolted awake when my alarm clock began blaring, ever so punctually, at 7 a.m. sharp. The firemen watched in despair as the conflagration raced across the forest, devouring and spitting out charred stumps, letting not even a single prey escape. When the Jenga tower came crashing down on Jim's arm, it seemed to be crying out for dear life. It screamed, "Save me!" Jonas' eyes were frantically darting over the screen, desperate to ferret out the problematic line of code that had caused his program to stall. My phone buzzed insistently, as if to declare, "I'm not going to stop until you read my message." Staring at my bedroom door, I gulped nervously. Surely, if I snuck out now, I would not be caught. When I pushed the door open, however, it creaked loudly in blatant betrayal. The very second my heavy cousin mounted the bicycle, its metal frame groaned in protest. His friends chuckled behind their hands and his face flushed a deep scarlet. How embarrassing. Damien struggled hard to stay focused on the math question, but his defiant eyelids kept trying to reach over his eyes. "Hurry up," the clock shrieked at me. "You only have 5 minutes, left in the exam. The blank exam script mocked my inability to answer even a single question. "How foolish can you be?" it taunted. "This is such an easy question." The gleaming full moon hung proudly in the sky, letting the entire world bask in her light. The sharp edges of tree branches scratched at the windows, turning Jacob's face white as he imagined they were the hands of villainous witches lurking outside his room. Having lost the dare, Gia reluctantly picked up a red bird's eye chili. The small chili seemed to be shrieking, "Warning! Warning," as she brought it to her lips. Ominous thunderclaps resounded and Cressida ducked under her blanket. Embracing her like her mother would, the blanket soothed away the little girl's fears. Terror seized their hearts in its stranglehold and they could not breathe. Time seemed to stretch out into eternity as the car raced towards them. What do they do now? Powerless to resist Mother Nature, my helpless umbrella was twisted inside out as blustery winds raced down the street. A chill ran down my spine. I stared wide-eyed at the tendrils of flames licking at my feet. Backing away as much as I could, I prayed someone would find me soon. Sitting in the shop's display window, the latest Starsky fold phone sneered arrogantly at the people walking past. None of them would be able to afford him. The two cruise vessels seemed helpless as the waves rocked them about violently. The aroma of the freshly roasted chicken reached towards Timothy, beckoning him over. He could almost hear it whisper, "I'm all yours for the taking."